his membership sa isang auxiliary unit sa Scout Ranger Battalion. And anyway, let's start.
You want to ask that question because it's already been stated unequivocally, and it's been there's a document here signed now less by the head of the particular agency concerned that there is no such thing and that there is no unit that the Scout Rangers use.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I won't dispute that, but just like what happened kay Sally Macdum, no sabi natin, there's no such person, then after a few weeks, may biglang lumabas. So,
no, Your Honor, I'd like to correct that. There's no such terrorist.
So the person of Macdum exists, but there is no such terrorist.
Well, anyway, I won't belabor the point, Mr. Chairman. Anyway, let's start the slide.
Please.
Early on, tinest natin si Mr. Las Cañas regarding dun sa relo.
Could you please turn off the lights para mas magandang labas?
So dun sa relo, it's a simple test of credibility and honesty of the witness. Nagkwento siya, sabi niya, bumili siya ng relo, pero yung lumang relo niya, ibinigay niya yung bago sinuot niya. So kaya sinabi natin, i-check natin yung serial number na nakalagay dun sa resibo and dun sa relo kung nagsasabi siya ng totoo. So ito may warranty card, andyan yung serial number. Ito simple lang ito, SPO3 Las Cañas. I gave you the chance na magsabi ng totoo, wala naman, harmless ito itong tinanong sa'yo. Pero instinctively, kailangan mong gumawa ng kwento. Ngayon nung binigyan kita ng pagkakataon to change it, hindi, nanindigan ka. Ito ngayon ang class. Nakalagay dun sa relo ni Mr. Matobato yung serial number na nagmamatch doon sa resibo. So nakita nyo, it's a harmless question but instinctively you lied. Mas mabigat yan sabing consistency. So simple lang itong test na to, SPO3 Las Cañas, and you fail. That's all, Mr. Chairman.
It's a manifestation that he has a receipt of a watch.
No, ang na-prove nito, Mr. Chairman, is kanina, sinabi niya, pinalitan niya yung relo, segunda mano daw yung binigay niya kay Mr. Matobato.
His old watch, not segunda mano, his old watch.
His old watch.
Yes.
So, hindi pwedeng magmamatch yung serial number na nakalagay sa doon sa old watch niya. If totoo yung sinasabi niya na yung bagong watch ay ginamit niya at binigay niya yung luma. So, nahuli natin si SPO3 Las Cañas, Mr.
May I answer you, Honor?
I'm sorry, you had your chance. Binigyan kita ng chance. Sabi ko,
sorry. I'm still chairman here.
Oh, okay.
The witness may answer. Go ahead. Go ahead, please. Hurry up.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, the fact na may relo akong binigay, it's either yung luma o bago, totoo yung nangyari na binigay ko sa kanya relo. So kung nabigay ko man yung bagong binili, may nabigay ako.
Well, you got your answer, Mr. Chairman. Anyway, I have proven my point. Nahuli natin nagsisinungaling si Mr. Las Cañas. That's all, Mr. Chairman.
Well, I will note all the observations here. Anyway, yes, go ahead.
Just as a point of information, dahil mahilig din ako sa G-Shock. Iba ho ang G-Shock at Protrek. So I was just wondering why the receipt and the are different. Maybe it's a mistake by the dealer or something. But I googled it to be sure. Protrek versus G-Shock. Magkaiba siya. So there might be some mistake there. But I will not contest any of the points made here today.
You are not shocked by your... in other words, the chair recognized that the watch had been given. Whether or not it was second-hand or brand new, of course, has got to be proven. And let it be as it is. let me now go to the next witness. Are we done with this witness? Okay, Senator De Lima,
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is supposed to be my...
are you okay? I noticed you're wearing a jacket and you seem to be having a runny nose. Are you okay? Well, by the way,
I'm going
when did you have your dialysis? Start having your dialysis?
last year, and then
Transplant?
last year, and then October 2, na-transplant pa ako, kidney transplantation. Birthday ko kahapon, nag 1 year na ako.
Birthday ng kidney niya bago.
Yeah.
Okay. Hindi birthday niya, birthday ng kidney niya bago.
Yeah.
Yes. That to be specific. All right, go ahead, Mr. Senator, Madam Senator.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is my second round. And may I know how much time do I have? Because
You have 10 minutes. So, husband it.
including the balance in the time of Senator Sonny, I think he also donated that to me. So,
15 minutes, 15 minutes.
One
In toto.
okay, thank you very much.
But try not to splurge. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Tungkol lang muna po sa watch, bakit niyo pala binigyan siya ng relo? Hindi naman ho siguro birthday ni Mr. Matubato at the time.
Hindi
Kung
naman
naalala
po,
niyo lang po.
Madam. Yes. Your Honor, ang naalala ko lang, parang kasama ko yata doon yung kasama niya. Basta dumaan ako sa isang once, din pili-pili, kasi muna nagustuhan ko. Then, if my memory is correct, nasabi ko kay Eliar, kasi wala siyang relo. Sabi ko sa kanya na, yung sinuot kong relo sa iyo na ito, parang diapers yata yun. Hindi ko na ma-recall yun, kasi matagal na.
So pwede ko po bang
Pero may
sabihin?
binigay ako relo sa kanya, may binili nila ko. Basta as far as my recollection is concerned, yun, yung bago kong binili, yun na sinuot ko. Then,
So pwede ko po bang sabihin na isang pagpapatunay yan na medyo magkalapit kayo ni
Opo.
Mr. Matubato? Na inamin
Opo.
niyo naman po kanina.
Opo, Your Honor.
Tapos yung tungkol naman po yung kanina, you were trying to explain na naawa kayo kay Mr. Matubato dahil baka ginagamit lang siya. And then binabasa nyo nga yung dokumento na yon, yung supposedly petition na is a co-petitioner na hindi nga ho namin makuha kung anong ibig nyong sabihin nun. Pero kung yun ang ibig nyong sabihin, na parang ginagamit lang siya, na parang propaganda laban sa ating Pangulo na ngayon, sa Pangulong Duterte, hindi ho ba yung petition na yan, yung kaso na yan ng arbitrary detention, ng torture, ay nung panahon ng last administration, ng Pinoy administration, so hindi pa naman po ito Duterte administration. So hindi ko po talaga makuha yung sinasabi niyong punto na ginagamit siya o propaganda lang yan. Di ho ba? Intindihan yun, bakit pinipilit niyo yung dokumento na yun? Anong pagpapatunay nun? So, nung panahon na yon na nag-file siya ng petition na yan for the change of venue or whatever, in regard to that case, the Richard King case, in relation to the arbitrary detention and the torture cases, ay panahon ho nung dating administrasyon at hindi po ng administrasyon ngayon. Next point. So that was just a counter-manifestation. Nasabi niyo po na sa ngayon ay non-duty status na po kayo. Kailan po kayo naging nasa non-duty status?
Standard operating procedure po yun, Your Honor, na 3 months before kayo mag-retire.
So 3 months,
9 days
December
na po.
16, so that means November,
September.
October, September. More or less.
Opo, Your Honor.
August, September. Now, kailangan ko pong tanungin yon kasi nababahala po ako dun sa, meron po kasi kaming nakita ng mga news reports right after yung aking privilege speech last September 20. Nag-privilege po ako doon kung saan ko po pinakita yung listahan ng mga alleged DDS members or some of the alleged DDS members according to Edgar Matubato. At immediately after that, may lumabas daw po na news reports from the GMA News 7, GMA 7 News and Mindanao Times. Nakasabi daw po doon na kayong dalawa ni Francia, Chief Inspector J.C. Francia, ay assigned na daw po kayo sa the Presidential Security Group. Yung unang paglabas daw ho, nung item na yan, nung report na yan ng GMA 7 News, nandun yung dalawang pangalan ninyo. SPO3 Arthur Las Cañas and, who's this again? Chief Inspector JCJ Francia. Pero, napansin, nung pinahanap ko po uli yung item na yon, this was published September 23, 2016, 4:55 p.m. So a few days later, after my privileged speech, wala na daw ho yung pangalan, wala na yung pangalan nyo dito. May I just quote the relevant portion from this news item. 8 of those in active service are with the Davao City Police. So this is referring to that list that I revealed, while the other 2 are with the Presidential Security Group. Dito naman po, sa isang news item din ng Mindanao Times, posted on September 28, 2016 by Rhoda Grace Saron. Meron din po dito nakalagay, Chief Inspector JCJ Francia is now assigned at the Presidential Security Group. So ang tanong ko po, na-assign ba kayo sa PSG?
Hindi.
Saan po kaya nanggaling yung impormasyon na ito ng GMA 7? Nung una, pinangalanan po kayong dalawa ni Francia, pero subsequent similar item, statement dito, while the other 2.
Ako po, Your Honor, si Chief Inspector Francia po, sa PSG yata. Pero ako po, wala po. Yun po ang totoo.
May I ask Police Director General De La Rosa, what does he know about this?
Ma'am, may I answer that on behalf of the Chief PNP? Police
Before we hear from Police Chief Superintendent Garland.
As far as I know, Police Chief Inspector Francia is assigned with the PSG.
Since when?
President yata, Your Honor. Hindi ko alam kung na-assign sa PSG, Your Honor, but I don't see him with the PSG every time Las Cañas, Your Honor, never ko ito nakita sa...
I really would a major network in its online news mentioned 2 names as allegedly part of the PSG, and then later removed those names, but still referred to 2 are with the Presidential Security Group. So if you admit that Francia is indeed with the PSG, who could be the other one? Because the earlier item said it's SPO3 Arthur Las Cañas.
We better check with the source of that information, Your Honor, yung GMA. Sila dapat tanungin natin dahil as far as we know, hindi ko namin alam kung...
With the permission of Senator De Lima?
Yes,
I think
Senator
the best
Lacson.
reference is the record. And Chief Superintendent Garland, I think, is ready to refer to the records.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, Police Chief Inspector J.C. Francia was relieved from Police Regional Office 11 effective July 1, 2016, pursuant to Special Orders number 5248, National Headquarters, Philippine National Police, dated July 5, 2016.
What about Mr. Las Cañas?
He was, as far as our records are concerned, he was not issued any order, and if I recall it right, he requested for a non-duty status effective September 16, 2016, Your Honor.
SPO3 Las Cañas, I'm
Your
giving
Honor.
you one last opportunity to either admit or deny that you were assigned to the presidential